Welcome to class number 5 of the Chillers for Beginners course. In this class, we will address the topic related to water chillers that use scroll compressors and have air-cooled condensers. This type of machine, in general terms, is intended to cover low to medium capacity thermal loads. As the thermal load that the machine must handle begins to increase, the number of scroll compressors installed in the chiller also increases. This is because the individual capacity of a scroll compressor generally does not exceed 25 refrigeration tons. Although this value is only a reference, and special or specific models can be found with higher capacities, on average we can say that we are dealing with capacities below 25 refrigeration tons. Therefore, if we have a unit rated at 100 refrigeration tons, it is very likely that it will include more than 4 scroll-type compressors. Speaking specifically about scroll compressors, we can say that this machine is a highly efficient compression device, especially when we consider that all the work performed by the motor is continuously dedicated to compression. We mention this in comparison with the piston compressor, where part of the work performed by the motor, coupled to the compressor, is used for refrigerant admission. Let us remember that in a piston compressor, we need an intake stroke and a compression stroke. This means that part of the electrical effort is invested in the admission or entry of refrigerant into the compression chamber. In the scroll compressor, this does not occur in the same way. Due to its design, the refrigerant enters and becomes trapped between two scrolls or spirals, one rotating relative to the other. This system allows, in addition, avoiding the conversion of rotational motion into linear motion, as happens in the piston compressor, where the rotational movement of the motor is transformed into the linear movement of the piston. In the scroll compressor, the motion remains essentially rotational. The scroll compressor also has another advantage. The discharge pressure is independent of the condenser pressure. This point is very important and will be addressed in later classes of this chiller course, where we will understand that this characteristic makes the scroll compressor a highly efficient machine. If you wish to acquire more advanced knowledge about chillers and industrial refrigeration plants, you can visit mundochiller.com and enroll in our private training programs for industry professionals. Every month, we open new courses with new groups in online mode. Now, at this point, it is important to mention something that you, as a technician, must clearly understand. The fact that a water chiller with an air-cooled condenser uses scroll compressors does not necessarily mean that the chiller is efficient. There is a very important factor that determines efficiency, which is the control strategy implemented in the machine to adapt to the thermal load required by the application. If we talk about a water chiller with a capacity of 100 refrigeration tons, selected for a maximum load of 100 tons, as we saw in class number 3, the chiller will not necessarily operate at that maximum capacity all the time. Most of the time, the system will operate at loads lower than the maximum, since the 100 tons represent the peak condition. Therefore, the efficiency of the chiller with scroll compressors depends on its ability to adapt to partial loads. If at a given moment the thermal demand is 60 tons, we need the cooling capacity commanded by the compressors to adapt or get as close as possible to those 60 required tons. There is no benefit in having a chiller with scroll compressors capable of producing 100 tons of cooling when only 60 tons are needed, because the remaining 40 tons represent wasted chilled water capacity. For this reason, it must be very clear that the ability of the chiller to adapt to loads lower than the maximum depends largely on the control strategies applied to the scroll compressors. At this point, it is important to mention which control strategies are commonly used in these water chillers. Among the most basic strategies, we find the control of the number of compressors in operation. At the beginning of this class, we mentioned that as the thermal load increases, the number of operating compressors also increases. If the water chiller has a control system capable of manipulating the number of scroll compressors running according to the cooling demand, the air-cooled scroll chiller will operate more efficiently. To be clear, the machine must have a control system that adjusts the number of active scroll compressors so that cooling production approaches the required value without exceeding it. If cooling production exceeds demand, the result is unnecessary electrical energy consumption, and over time this can cause problems in the chilled water plant. For this reason, controlling the number of compressors in operation is a widely used technique by manufacturers of air-cooled scroll chillers. Another technique commonly used with this type of chiller is the application of scroll compressors with variable frequency drives, also known as scroll inverter compressors. If at least one compressor in the system allows the controller to manipulate the compressor's RPM, then the cooling capacity can be modulated. It is important to mention that when we change the motor speed, we are not directly changing the pressure. Instead, we are changing the amount of refrigerant suctioned from the evaporator. The speed change must be related directly to the refrigerant flow coming from the evaporator and entering the chiller with scroll compressors. Thus, we have briefly described two basic control techniques. In later classes of this chiller course and in more advanced programs offered by Mundo Chiller, we will study these and other thermal load control strategies in greater detail. In summary, we can say that the scroll compressor chiller is generally intended for low to medium capacity applications. One of its main advantages is having a relatively simple installation, low maintenance requirements, maintenance very similar to that of an air conditioning unit with the addition of chilled water circuit maintenance. This makes it an ideal machine for sites where constant maintenance personnel are not available. In such cases, the scroll compressor chiller is particularly attractive. The scroll compressor chiller is without a doubt the leader in low-capacity water chiller applications and has gradually displaced the piston compressor. In the next class, we will analyze the scroll compressor chiller, but in this case using a condenser cooled by an additional water circuit.